Hello. Hello Daniel, hello Lucius. Hang on, let me get this camera working properly. Okay. Okay. What did I have last time? Let's see. Right, so last time I was working on the collision matrix, right? To determine whether any two objects can collide with each other. So there isn't really anything to show other than the fact that I can disable the collision by changing a single value. Now I would like to actually rewrite my collision response code, like with the environment. I think I need to redo the collision response code in a more efficient manner. So let's see. Let me try to think. Yeah, I need to implement my collision response code in this particular area right here. Jump Jaboa? Yeah, I will work on it. I'm splitting my time between the two. Jump Jaboa. Yeah, I have to design more levels as well. Goodness, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things to do. Let me try to remember how the collision response with the environment is currently done. As you can see, my face cam is constantly not working. In any case, nah. I'm not VTubing, right? I'm just using a virtual avatar. Anyways, you like how the oh, thank you, DVS Oatmeal. Thank you. Yeah, I ended up stacking sprites to make it look slightly 3D-ish. So I'm just drawing a debris on top of another. How do I put it? I'm drawing one sprite on top of each other, like so, right? And then it gives the illusion of depth. And it's nice that since I'm drawing all of this sprite onto a single surface, I can also apply my outline shader. Yeah. So that's how it turns out that way. And because they are drawn as separate layers, I can rotate. I can rotate the sprite individually. So it looks like the orientation changes as well. Okay, let's see. Now, let me try to remember. So, my collision response code is actually based on Sean Spalding's code. So, what was done in his example was that if a collision between two entities occurred, what happens then is that suppose the red color one is the static environment, a static hitbox. What happens is that let me think. If a collision is to happen within the next frame, or rather within that frame, what Sean Spalding did is that say for instance, hang on, this is say frame 2, and then frame 1 could be something like this. This is frame 1, and we know that this entity is moving to the right towards the red box, and we calculate that within the frame, by the next frame, the black box would have overlapped with the red box. So when that happens, so that is done through calling place meeting, right, in GameMaker. Once we determine that a collision would occur, what happens then is that we incrementally, step by step, move the black box, and this is all done within a single frame, one step at a time, until we determine that it is side by side with the red box, like so. So I suppose that works, but it may not be the best way to go about it, I think. Considering that each step we are calling place meeting, right? So that's a lot of checks, I think. I think right. No, I'm just thinking like maybe I should do my implementation, but I'm not expecting to be able to like get it right immediately. So I'm thinking at the moment, at least for collision detection, or rather collision response, with static environment, static environment. At least for that, I'm thinking of this particular method. So if I am overlapping two boxes, I think this method is used in the platforming game N+. So basically, I have to calculate the penetration along the x and the y axis. So this is one, right? This is one. I can call it. I guess I can call it. I don't know, alpha, right? And then there will be another penetration right here, the vertical penetration, right? And let's see, the one with the lower penetration depth, or rather the one that is smaller, will be the direction where we resolve the collision. So for instance, alpha is actually smaller than beta right here. So then I will resolve the horizontal collision, right? Because alpha represents the horizontal penetration. Something like that. Something like that. Right, why not use the text in paint? Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not used to it. Guan Yi, you use that method, yeah? Yeah. I think this method was in N+, or was it N+? Yeah, it's N+. It seems to work fairly well, I think. Do you face any issue with it, or was it like perfect? Didn't even use it in the game? What do you mean? Oh, working but didn't use. I see. Yeah. A truth for the matter is that I could have stuck with this because my game is so low res, right? That this probably isn't going to cost much at all. But I'm currently having some issues with my. Okay, hang on, let me show you. I'm currently having some issues with the collision. Let me see if I can. I'm having some issues with the collision against the wall, but I'm not 100% sure what is causing it. Oh, actually, maybe I do. So what's happening here is that instead of a huge, for this wall, instead of having like one long collision box, each wall actually has its own collision box, or rather its own hitbox. So then sometimes when I'm walking against the wall, like if I'm holding diagonal, right, holding on to the up and right key such that I'm moving diagonally, sometimes, right, when I resolve the collision, instead of resolving the collision vertically, I end up resolving it horizontally, which means I end up getting stuck on the wall. Hang on, sometimes that happens. Yeah, like that. See, I'm stuck on the wall, and I feel like if I use the second method, I will resolve that problem. Yeah, which is why I wanted to give it a go. And also I kind of want to do the collision detection and response separately from the movement code, whereas at this moment it's kind of stuck together. So that's just my consideration. I'm not 100% committing to it yet. Yeah. So still considering, still considering. Ended up with spheres only, or ended up with spheres only. It's a 3D game? You work on the 3D project, right? Odd, I've never had that issue before. I only use only the left idea. Ah, I see. Maybe there's some other bugs that I'm missing out on. Like I did not identify the bug, the actual cause of the issue. My guess is like for the current bug that I'm facing, I'm thinking, right? So this is my character's hitbox. Like somehow, as I'm moving diagonally, I ended up resolving the horizontal collision first. Which makes sense, right? Because in my code, I do actually resolve the horizontal collision first. But then if I were to switch the order around, right, then I will end up getting stuck on the left and the right wall, which is here, right? Which is here. So I might end up getting stuck here instead. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Show the code? Sure. Let me see. Hang on, where did I leave my code already? This is just like me to forget where my code is. Do movement. There you go. There we go, it's right here. Right, which should look like Sean Spalding's code. Except instead of using, I'm using place meeting here. Place meeting with a single wall instance that I identified. Yeah, this is the one. So right here, I identify the instance that I would end up colliding with. Then I incrementally move towards it. Kind of forgot why I did this rounding. Is this the one that's causing the problem? Good old times, yeah? Good old times. Good old times. Anyway, you say you implemented the the M plus method, right? In 3D? So you did it for all 3 axes? Do movement, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm doing collision detection within the movement itself. I might just want to refactor it just for the fun of it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I guess I will test out the algorithm first. That round could cause an issue? Okay. Let me take it away. I cannot remember why I have a round there. Why? There has to be a reason. Yeah, I should comment my codes. I'm still getting stuck. Hang on. It's a very specific way of triggering that bug. I think I'm rounding it because I don't want to overlap with the wall here, I think. But I don't think that's the best solution. Oh no, crap, now I'm stuck. Hmm? How odd. It's okay. Just for, let's see. This is why you use regions. Oh, I'm not familiar with regions. How do I use it? Region. Can I write some name here? What does it do actually? Can I end a region? How does it work? Hang on. End? End region. What does it do? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's nice. Cool, thanks. Cool, thanks. I might be able to find some use for it. Oh, I can also do this. I can also do this. I can collapse the braces apparently. Is this a new thing? I didn't even notice this until recently. Oh, what do you generally use it for? The region? You hate it. Ah, I see. You hate the brackets. I see, I see. Use the region to minimize massive code blocks. Right. Yeah, I guess I can see myself using it once the codes get like much longer. Okay. Anyways, I will go to the test room. See if I can test out the algorithm. Why do I have this thing? What's this? Oh, it's a old test. Whatever that is. Because there's a thing in right click that folds all region that includes the brackets. I see. And as for 关语, in C++ you use pragma region. Interesting. It's not. It's a Visual Studio thing, right? It's. Am I right? It's not the C++ standard, rather a Visual Studio thing, or am I wrong? Probably. I see. Well, there was a period of time, right, where people generally discourage using Pragma once because they say like that's a Visual Studio thing. But I think now it's more properly supported across various compilers. I think, right? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, but that was like years ago, and now I think people use Pragma once. Ah, poop. My iPad froze again. It's found in a lot of programs, but you don't think it's called the same in every program. Right. Ah. You switch to the old school ways for 2 weeks. Okay, hang on. How do I start this? How do I write this test? I guess I can. Okay, let me delete this test object. Test box. Static. Oops, can't spell static. I think the region is what, JSON or something. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Let's see. Before that, let me restart my iPad. I don't know why my iPad is freezing up. How odd. Okay, let's see. In the meantime, okay, switching a different picture. Okay, let's see. I should have a test sprite. Guess a towel will do. Guess a towel will do. Image speed equals 0. Image speed goes to 0, image index goes to something else. 1. Is your movement pixel perfect like x plus 1 or is it decimal when going diagonal? Oh, what do you mean by decimal when going diagonal? But if I'm not, if I didn't recall wrong, if I am pressing both up and right, if I'm moving diagonally, then what I do is I will normalize the directional, the movement vector, right, before I take into account the speed. Yeah, it's so that I don't move faster when I'm pressing both up and right. The normalizing is what's throwing it off. The normalizing is what is throwing it off. Normalizing is what is throwing it off. I'm trying to visualize why that is the case. Right. Okay. So it means that I would end up not having the objects be aligned to the pixel. Right. Okay. That's true. Let me try to remember what I need to do here. Okay, I'll just use a super hacky way of moving this box. I will assume I have access to my delta time. Hang on. Instead, what I could do is before I start moving it pixel by pixel, I round the current x first, then wait. I round the current x, hang on, let me see. I round the current X first. Where's my base? Okay. If I round the current X first, what's the chances of me rounding myself into a wall? I think that has happened to me before. Before the while round. I think I've actually done that prior to doing this. Okay, hang on, let me think. Do floor instead of round. Do floor instead of round. I don't think I've done how do I put it? I may have actually done rounding first at one point, and then I ended up like if I were to run to a corner, right, and I turn around or something, and then I ended up getting stuck to a corner. Hang on. But it's okay. It's okay. My intention is to separate the movement from the collision detection and response anyway, right? Because I want to implement all of the response in this area right here, right? This is where I do the hitbox collision detection and response and the entity collisions, right? Collisions and response between entities. So I intend to separate them anyway, so I have to do some refactoring. So I'm just going to try out a few things, and if it doesn't, if it didn't work out, if it doesn't work out, I still have this to fall back onto. Is the message bus a message? Yeah, it's just a queue. Yeah, that's right. You saw the message bus? I was just moving around pretty quickly. I didn't think that you would see it. Yeah, it's just a queue. See, and then there's an update, right? That would eventually resolve all of the queue, all of the events in the queue. Yeah, where did I call it even? Oh yeah, it's right here. There, do message handling. Yeah, message handling. At the moment, I only have one event, which is the pod breaking, right? But in the future, I intend to have more events and more systems listening to events, so that I can have like the sound function calls be separate from all the entities, right? I don't want to have to go to every single entity and say play sound, play sound, play sound, right? Rather, I'll have a sound manager that will react to messages. Yeah, yeah. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. I mean, my plan can always change. Oh, you're talking about today's practical? Yeah. It took forever. I couldn't even finish going through the questions. Where am I? What was I doing? Right, this one. Couldn't even finish going through the questions. There's so many of them. Eh, goodness. I created this variable for nothing. How many questions are there anyway, Guan Yu? Oh my god, that's a lot. That's a lot. I guess I can use this to try to test the collision, maybe. So what I would like to do is to resolve the penetration. Okay. Just writing whatever comes to mind. The brain isn't really working, to be honest. 4.5 hours of sleep is not enough. Let's see. Let me just do this. What was it again? Instance. Place. This will give me back the instance that I'm colliding with. I'm colliding with test box static. No one. If it is not equals to no one, that means that collision has occurred. Okay. Hang on, what did I say my plan was again? My plan was to try this out, right? I relied on this a lot in school way back. But how many years has it been since I last wrote this? I can barely remember. Let's see. Let's figure out what should I figure out first? Let's figure out both the overlap. Right. Okay, let's figure out who's on the left and who's on the right, I suppose. So I can get the left, the minimum X of the hitbox, right? So oops. Maybe calling it instance might be a bit confusing. It's better to call it target. No, it's okay. Instance it is. Oh, I know. Call it war, right? Then I wouldn't be confused. Okay. So if I am further left than the war, then I will be the left instance. Otherwise, it would be the war. This is just the other way around. left instance and right instance. Okay, let's calculate the X overlap. Is that how you do it, Guan Yu, for your thing, if you still remember? B box right minus right. Yeah, for the collision response, right? I'm trying to figure out the overlap along both axes, X and Y. Then box left. And then I have to calculate the Y overlap as well, right? At least I think this should give me the proper answer. Right, first I have to figure out who is on the left and who is on the right, I think. And then I calculate the overlap. Then something like that. Like the practical. Yours is something like the practical. I don't remember which practical. Top and bottom. When you create a var with a max value of the data, and you find the minimum. You find the minimum. Okay, okay. Okay. Let me try to figure out what that could mean. Let me just overlap. Y would be top instance, bottom minus top. So this is the penetration depth. Penetration depth, right? Penetration along X axis and the penetration along the Y axis. And the idea is that I resolve this penetration, but I need to pick out which direction I want to resolve the penetration, whether I push it along the y-axis or along the x-axis. Yeah. So if the x overlap is smaller than the y overlap, this is when I resolve hang on. Resolve penetration along x-axis. Otherwise, it's the y-axis that I take care of. Hang on, let me just make it clearer. Resolve penetration horizontally. There we go. Resolve penetration vertically. I think. Let me see. Right, horizontally, vertically. So this is the penetrated area. Wait. It's the penetrated area. Oh, right. I still have to figure out whether it's to the left or to the right that I need to push, right? How would I do that? In this case, since I'm colliding with a static object, then since I'm colliding with a static object, I need to only push the current instance, right? The test box itself. So, oh gosh, how do I do this? So I'm doing it the other way. I'm letting things overlap, and then within that frame I resolve the penetration. Okay. Let me think. Something with this here, but I need to know which direction it's supposed to be. So something like let me think. Is it like that? Oops, okay. Wouldn't it be the absolutes you are comparing? Then use the sign from the overlaps to determine the direction. Hang on, let me try to understand that. Wouldn't it be the absolutes that I'm comparing? But I know for a fact that this is going to be positive, right? Because I've already ordered them. How do I put it? Hang on. Let me see if I can. Hang on. This is good, and this allows me to review my own implementation. I think what I've done, right, is I have so given two overlapping boxes. What I've done here is I identify which is the left and which is the right. So this, in this case, this is the left, and in this case, this is the right. And then what happens next is I then take, for penetration depth, right, I take this point here minus this point here. So it's always going to be positive if I didn't make any mistake. Yeah. Just this part that I'm not entirely sure. Like, is this comparison enough to know which is on the left and which is on the right? I'm thinking yes, but I'm not like 100% sure at the moment. Let's see, and then this one, I think, should be like this, right? So I'm using top. I think. Not sure. Let me try it. Let me try it out. It's probably going to fail terribly. Oh, how terrible. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Why? this sucks, man. Okay, wait. Let me try to identify the issue then. What did I do wrong? Nope, I made it worse. Okay. Okay, there's something wrong here. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Whoops. Whoops. So I have something like this. Why is it shaking so much? Yo, why is this shaking so much? The heck? Jitter. I mean, it kinda has that collision response, but it's not something wrong with it. Okay. Jittering. Ideally, it's not supposed to jitter. So, what is my collision mask like? Okay, it's the whole sprite, which is what is supposed to be. Oh, right. Let me try something. Gonna do something here. Image angle. Image blend. Image alpha. Okay. Actually, why did I even use the ext? So that way I'll only ever render at the discrete positions. I guess this is it. It looks like there's some overlapping, which is weird. I might give this a try, see if it works properly. Since I've already committed my code, if it breaks, I'll just revert everything. Two static blocks? Oh, you're right, you're right. Thank you. Let me try that. What is the size of this thing again? Hang on. 20? Is this a static? Yes. Another static. Another static. Wait, let's try this. Okay. Oh, holy crap. Oh my lord. Well, that sucked. Okay. Oh my goodness. Instance place. This because I only grabbed one instance. Eh? No, hang on, let me think. What happens if I collided if I collide with two instances? It will pick one and ignore the second. Right. So I suppose I need a loop. If only it returns the list, right? Of all the collided boxes. Can I do this? Hang on. I do this outside, and then I do this again in here. Instance place XY test box static until there's no more collision left. I'll do this until there is no more collision left. Oh crap. Infinite loop. Did I make a mistake somewhere? How do I back up my gem projects? I just commit them and then push it to Bitbucket. So you can always register an account on Bitbucket. Instance place. Push to a repository. Right? Do you know about Bitbucket? You can register an account there, create a repository there, and then use a Git client to push your code to the repository. I'm using a graphical client. I'm using Tortoise Git. Now it's quite handy, right? It's nice to know that you can have like save states of your project. Don't have to worry about irreversibly screwing it up. Yeah, that's nice to have. Version control is the best. War instance place. Gosh, what is wrong with my logic? War. I do this. I go in. If there is no collision. Oh, no, but that still doesn't fix the problem. Until, so it'll do it until it's. I always find it weird that it's until and not like while. Instead of do while, it's do until. Do it the old-fashioned way and save as. Ah, right. And then you drop it into Google Drive. I suppose that works too. See, war. No one. Instance, please. Wait, let me try again. Infinite do? Really? A USB. That works too. That's what I do when I was still a student. Let's see. Oh god! It's frozen! Wait, why is this an infinite loop? Oh man, goodness, what am I doing? Am I not pushing out far enough? Yeah, having it somewhere that can't be corrupted or destroyed would be nice. Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Do I have a fundamental misunderstanding of what do until does? Let me check. Until a specific expression returns true. So this is correct. So if it is not no one, I will go back. In other words, this doesn't actually resolve the collision. My code doesn't resolve the collision. Why? Do I need to push and then, push an additional +1 or something? What the heck? Also, the infinite loop is caused because you're telling it to constantly check if there's a block there, and there will always be a block there. Yeah, but I'm updating. So so whatever's happening here is supposed to be the collision resolution, right? Or yeah. So I'm resolving the collision here. But apparently I'm still colliding with something, even though I'm supposed to have resolved the collision. Maybe it has to do with whatever the jitter. So let me do a quick check. I think what I can do is, so my assumption is that this should resolve the collision, but it's possible that this doesn't actually fully resolve it and the collision still returns true. So what I need to do is to test this. Oh goodness, I put this in here and changed this to the wall. So basically I'm resolving collision with the wall. So if it works, right, after this line I should no longer collide with the wall, I think. So if I have this X, Y, wall, I don't know, let me just make it super obvious. Okay, then it should return no one. It should return no one, which is what, -4, I think. It's a value of -4. Okay. It's already frozen. Yay! Okay, let me stop it. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. Save me. Okay, anyways. My computer is laggy now. Hello Visual Studios, please don't die on me. Okay, it's back. Oh, it's not back. Oh dear. yeah. It's freezing. It's okay, I can wait it out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh no. Yeah, I think I saved. I think later I should remove the while loop first while I test this line. Take a screenshot of what you see. Sure. Let me. Okay. Alright. Let me just shift it over. Yep. I have my screenshot. Oh gosh. I have the force shutdown. Okay, you know what? Force shutdown. Thanks, Game Maker. It's not showing up. Okay, it is showing up. And task. Well, all I'm left with is Mario. Yeah. Goodness. Alright, it's loading up. Hey, thanks for the follow. Oh man, Game Maker crashed on me earlier. It's probably because of my terrible code. Let's see. where was I? Test. Where's my test object? Okay. Test box. There we go. I'll get rid of this loop first, so it doesn't screw me over. All I need to do is to test this, right? After I supposedly resolve the collision, this is supposed to return -4. If it does not return -4, then there's something wrong with my response code. So how did I comment out 2 lines at once? Oh, I hold alternate and shift, and then I use the arrow keys to navigate. It's not returning -4 at all. There's something wrong with my code. Poop. Poop. Crap. Maybe there's a +1 that I need to put somewhere. You're right. Let me do a +1. Let me do a +1. I'll just, test it out and see what happens. Let me just increase the penetration depth by 1 for no reason. Alright. Okay, now it's -4. So there is a 1 pixel difference. Okay, how about this direction? Oh god. Oh yeah, this is because I'm not doing the while loop. Okay. See, now it's all -4. What? So I need to do a +1. Oh, wait. Maybe if we illustrate this, we can see why. Suppose I have a 3x3 sprite, right? That is 3x3. So 3px, 3x3px sprite. Then this will also be the size of our collision mask, right? When let me think. So I suppose this would be left, right? This would be left. And well, then this would be top, BB box top, and I think I get it. This is B box bottom and B box right. Am I right? So we visualize it like this, right? So we need to account for this and the height and the width of the final column. I think. Yeah. Because B-box bottom is not going to give us this, I think. It's going to give us this. Oh gosh. So I cannot just take this minus this. Well, I think this. I mean, this sounds logical, right? This could be the problem. Okay. Now, if I were to do this, then it shouldn't break GameMaker, right? Please don't break. Super afraid right now. There we go. Yeah, there. Oh crap! Did it just stuck there for? Dude, it got stuck there. No, that's not what I want. Or maybe not. I don't know. It seems like it got stuck there for a split second. Yeah, it got stuck for a bit. Crap. Maybe the only solution is to merge all of the hitboxes. Well, I guess it also has to do with my... Oh crap, now I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. Stop it, stop it. Why did I get stuck? Yeah, after all this, it still end up doing what the old system did. Oh man. Crap, that crap. This is crap. But I maybe shouldn't be using the mouse to control it. Let me think. And it actually froze earlier when I make the object move too fast. So maybe there's something wrong with this still. Let me think. What does it look like without the draw? I did that rounded. Oh, okay. Let me try. Let me undo the rounding. This one, right? Oh, sucks. It's still vibrating. Yeah, something seems wrong also. Why does it jitter so much? Okay, let me think. -1? You mean this? -1 is definitely going to not resolve the collision though, because when I +1, right, I'm increasing the the penetration depth. The bigger the penetration depth, the more I push outwards. So if I'm previously when there wasn't a -1, I couldn't resolve the collision. So if I put a -1, right, then it will surely not resolve it. I can test it. Let me see. You had to only apply the +1 when approaching from a certain direction. Oh. I think this will hang the thing. Yeah. Okay. Stop running. Okay, yeah, it stopped. Yeah. B box right minus B box left +1. I'm trying to understand why my penetration depth is not consistent. Hang on. Right minus left, bottom. Bottom is the bigger value. Okay, bottom minus top. Bottom minus top. Right minus left. Bottom minus top. Maybe it jitters because it applies the 1, then it skips to a position that makes it go to the other side, which makes it jump back. So, so ideally we want to push it out by this amount, right? And then it would just be nicely touching each other, right? But you're saying that what, I'm pushing out a little bit too much? Is that it? I'm pushing out a bit too much, and the the controls is making me drag the box backwards. Eh? Let me think. Was there any penetration? Can we visibly see that it's overlapping? Because by right, if we do it correctly, we shouldn't be able to see the penetration. Does it look like it's penetrating? Can't tell. I think it's pushing outwards a little bit too much. But the thing is, it's doing the same on all sides. Oh my god, what is that snapping? What was that snapping? Okay. Yeah, I think it's pushing outwards a little bit too much, yeah. Oh god. Oh god, it went into an infinite loop again. What the heck? Maybe a message that shows the overlap. A message that shows... Oh, got it. It just entered an infinite loop. What? What is triggering that infinite loop? Goodness. Maybe my calculation of the penetration depth is wrong. Show debug message. Give it a kill switch. Oh yeah, you're right. You know. Thanks. Let me implement the kill switch. Thank you. So if it's looping for hang on. Count, okay. If it's looping for more than 50, right, I'll break it and then I will throw an error message, I guess. Error box. Show message. This will bring up a dialog box, right, if I'm not wrong. Oh no. Collision. Infinite loop. Okay. In any case, let me just try to print out what the overlap X and Y is. Oh, okay. I don't know how to make sense of the numbers actually. Well, in this case, the X overlap is smaller, which makes sense, right? Since I'm coming from the left, the horizontal penetration depth is smaller, which means that I'm pushing it outwards, horizontally, which makes sense. If I go from the top, then the penetration depth would be smaller on the Y, on the vertical axis. Hi, hello Amanda. Yeah, I'm still awake. I wanted to get some of my own work done before I go to sleep. No class to teach tomorrow, yeah, but I have some papers to grade. So I only my remaining class for the week is on Thursday. Yeah. So the value, at least the value seems to be correct in the sense that uh uh how do I put it? I mean, if I go from the left to the right, then I can see that x the x overlap is smaller than the y overlap. So that part is correct, but the actual numbers is hard to tell, right? Hard to make sense of. But I can see that it's constantly giving me a different number. 567, 567. Why? Why? The jitter is the number that keeps changing. Yeah, you're right. Why is the tau jittering? Yeah, we're trying to figure out why. There might be something wrong with my math. Gosh. Let me see if I can make it go into an infinite loop. Ah dear. If I go too fast, then there's an infinite loop, right? Apparently. Like if I go inside the box. It shouldn't be overlapping if this code works, but I think it's not. I think it's not working properly. Is it this? I think this is the problematic part, right? Okay, you know what? Let me not resolve the collision. Let me not resolve it. Let me get rid of the. Let me get rid of this. So we're trying to. I'm trying to re-implement the collision, mainly because I want to separate the movement from the collision response. But yeah, I'm doing quite a bit of debugging at the moment. Okay, so without, yeah, okay, obviously if I'm not moving, then the collision depth seems to be okay. Is there a way for me to know whether this number is actually correct? 5 and 15. Okay, hang on. If I do this, then it should be like 1, 1 or something, right? Yes, 1, 1. 2, 2, and so on and so forth. If it's a complete overlap, what happens? 20, 20. Which is the entire tau size. So this should be 19, right? Seems correct. Wait a second. Do you notice that the overlap that is returning, right? It's always an integer. It's always integers. Even though I'm quite possibly moving between pixels. Current year, yeah, 2020. Yeah, I just noticed something. It's always integers, yeah? Even though I'm moving between pixels. No, I didn't. I didn't round it. I didn't round it. Hello, Mental Arts Media. Greetings. Is that what Game Maker is like? I mean, did Game Maker do some rounding off? How goes it? Oh yeah. I have this. Let me show you what I have. Just a moment. And this is what I previously have. Like there's no gameplay, still no gameplay, but I have some basic collision detection that's done, basic movement, and the last time I was trying to get the debris to look good, right? Now it's changed, right? The debris now looks more three-dimensional, by which I cheated by doing sprite stacking, right? When I stack multiple sprites together, I can give the illusion of the depth, right? As if it's 3D. So that's what I have at the moment. But now I'm working towards trying to refactor my collision code so that I can separate the movement code from the collision detection and response. Yeah, and which is why I'm currently stuck here, trying to figure out why there's some issues with the collision. Use seal for rounding looks good. Cool, thanks. Well, I'm still at the early stage of development, so at some point I'll consider more assets and stuff. Yeah. Now I'm still kind of stuck like implementing some of the more back-end stuff, right? Like collision and whatnot. Let's see. If the box is 2020, then it does go in between pixels. It doesn't go in between pixels. It doesn't go in between pixels? No, but so this is my sprite, right? As it moves, I'm not just incrementing the position by an integer value. It's a so-called, how do I put it? Well, I suppose I can call it a non-discrete movement, right? Like perhaps every single step I'm moving like maybe 0.12 or something pixels, maybe. Not 0.12 maybe. Right. So if I'm moving by a value like this, right? How could the penetration depth be an integer value all the time? How can this be an integer value all the time? In other words, Game Maker must have done something to these numbers, right? Let me think. Oh, it rounds the B box. Oh, I see. That means I need to change how I resolve the collision. Wait, how would I do that? How would I do that? Let me think. I need to figure out how the rounding is done. Is it round or is it floor? Is it ceiling? Round? I am supremely afraid of doing this, but I will do it anyways. Ooh, let me check it out. That's cute. That's cute. Cool, cool. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's see. I'm do some rounding. Oh man. I hope it's a rounding. If it's not a rounding, then I might have another one of those infinite loops. Okay, let's go up. Ah, it seems to stuck. It seems to snap to certain positions. Okay. It's not jittering anymore. It's not jittering anymore. Okay, let's see. Ah, thank you so much. Let's take a look at this. Bounding box update of moving object. Oh man, I've been like so reliant on the B box. Let's see, is this still safe to use? Let's see, either a non-integer, then something funny happens, right? Only updated every 2 movement and then always by 2 pixels. What? What? Wait a second, can I use it? I think I know why this happens. The bounding box value are always rounded. So if your image X skills and Y skills are non-integer, bounding box will have a rough time similar. Okay, got it. I think if I were to just round it, then it should be fine. Yeah, then it should be fine. Since the collision resolution is not dependent on my velocity, it will always work towards pushing out the box. It should, by right, be fine. Let me see if I can get it to go into an infinite loop again. Let's try breaking it. Wow, break. No more infinite loops. Oh crap. Spoke too soon. Damn it. Why is that infinite loop? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, let's see. Infinite loop. Why? Infinite loop. Because I move too fast. Is that it? Or is there an edge case? An edge case. I know, right? Famous last words. Damn it. Can't ever have nice things. Okay. Over. So there is always going to be a resolution of the collision, right? Because even if both overlap X and Y are the same, I would, yeah, if they are the same, I would choose to resolve the Y. Damn. I want to test something. Hang on. I want to test something. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. This is at position 0, 0. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Do I still need a +1? But then, if it is really according to what we have illustrated, then I do need a +1, right? But the thing is, was this diagram correct to begin with? So I kind of want to test it out. Let me think. I kind of want to test it out. So is B box bottom here or here? So hang on, let me think. 0, 0, 1, 2. So this will be 2. I want to see if it returns a 2 or a 3. If it is a 3 by if it's a 3 by 3 sprite, 3 by 3 pixel sprite. So what I can do is I just placed a box at 0, 0, and I think all I need to do is, well, actually, can I use the creation code to print out the stuff? Let me see. Show debug message. Show debug message. Gosh. So this should return 0. And this is 20 by 20, right? So I want to know if bbox right returns 20 or 19. If it returns 19, then I need to keep the +1. I think. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, I ran it. So it's time to. Where's my? Oh, okay, let's see. What does it say? It gives 19, so I need a +1. It gives a 19. Yeah, it gives a 19, even though it's a 20 by 20 pixel sprite. I need to count 0 as a single pixel as well, so then yes, I need a +1. I think. Yeah. I think so. So by right, this +1 is actually stuck to this, right? It's supposed to be like this. Then this would make more sense. Right, it's supposed to be something like this. Oops. Yeah, okay, so it seems like we have resolved the jittering issue, but I don't understand why I can enter an infinite loop. Hello, Pludgy, how are you doing? Isn't what the same thing? Oh yeah, it's the same thing actually. It's the same thing, right? But if I do it this way, I suppose it's it describes more visually the rightmost corner of the bounding box. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, let me just shift it. Perhaps it looks a bit extra. Right? Yeah. But the reason why I put it in front is because it more properly describes the actual corner, position of the corner. Rather than the position of the last pixel. Right. Okay. I'm doing good. Yourself? Oh yeah, I'm doing okay. Just a little sleepy. Uh, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to redo the collision response in my game, but I'm having some issues. Having some minor issues. Minor issues like infinite loops. Not so minor. Let me try again. Let me see if I can. What is my game? Oh okay. Let me show. Let me show a build that I have made previously. So unfortunately at this point in time I still don't have a game. It's not playable. But I do have some features that I have built. So for instance, I have this. I can like create a room. What I intend to do is I want to make a dungeon crawler with beat them up inspired combat. At least that is the plan for now. Right. So with this, I have implemented a 3D lighting. My character here, with some fake shadows, right, which is affected by the surrounding lights. Then I did some attack animations, which is made possible by the latest version of GameMaker, where I can animate the attack within the editor itself. So that is something that I'm very thankful for. Right, so I can do stuff like this. So I also managed to define the hitbox within the animation sequences. So that means I can do very basic collision check between the hitbox and the object, so I can break stuff. And at the moment, it's just like this. Yeah, and I'm continuously trying to build upon what I have. So eventually, I'm hoping that this will become a game. Yeah, thank you. Lucius. Oh, you're still here. Hello. Not really big brain, man. Like my collision response is giving me infinite loops. Oh my god, why is it infinite loop? It should not be infinite loop, but man. Why? You're new to GameMaker. Oh, that means you have you used it before? Like have you at least tried it out? Nice. I quite liked it. I quite liked it for making 2D stuff. If it's 3D, then I suppose Unity will still be the go-to. But yeah, I generally don't make 3D stuff. So GameMaker is what I do. Is what I use. I like that it's very convenient to do anything. Like if you want to switch to a different animation, it's a single line of code. If you want to stop an animation, it's a single line of code. Everything is a single line of code in GameMaker. So yeah, I like that. And yet at the same time, right, it exposes a lot of tools to you. So if you know how to write shaders, right, you can write a shader, and then you can apply the shader with one line. So I like that. I like what the GameMaker provides. You don't really understand how. Yeah, to be honest, I don't understand why it's snapping also. But then it seems to only happen, right, when the movement is fast. So when my mouse position is really far away, then it snaps. So that if I'm not wrong, that the style. Oh wait, I think I erased that diagram I had, but that method of identifying the least penetrated side, right? I think that solution, that technique actually breaks if the object is too fast. If I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, you know why it's snapping? Oh, do tell, do tell. Lucius Core is the is that the Epic Games platform thingy? I've not actually used it. Let me know if you have. I would love to know whether it's nice to use. Oh, what's the best engine? Tell me, tell me. For me, right, I think the best engine is the one that you're most comfortable with, that achieve your goals, I suppose. RPG Maker. Ah. As an RPG dev that came that came to my stream earlier last week. Yeah, I think he made this game called what? Always Sometimes Monster? You can check it out. Seems pretty cool. It's snapping because it calculates the sites it's against, then calculates the object's sites when it's close enough. So it snaps because it's being told to use the code and move from the wall as if that was the site it was on. Hang on. Let me try to comprehend that. It's snapping because it calculates the site it's against. Right. Then calculates the object's site when it's close. Calculate the object's site when it's close enough. Yeah, I don't quite understand. It snaps because it's being told to use the code and move from the wall, as if that was the site it was on. Okay. Wait, let me see if I understand. So no, Lucius. No, Lucius, don't don't ask me to show games with questionable titles. Anyways, let's see. I have two walls side by side, and it seems to happen, right? The snapping seems to happen when I go too fast. So if it goes too fast, right, then we can imagine that it'll be something like this, maybe. So then this would be the penetration depth. This would be the vertical. Hey, wait, if it's going too fast, then the penetration depth should be longer. Right. I got it. Right. So instead of pushing it out like that, right? It ended up pushing this way because I moved too fast. Wait, it still happens when I go slow. You know what? I think I need to change the test controls. Like, can I change this? Let me change this. H movement. Wait, how do I do this again? Keyboard check. Hannah! Hello, Hannah. So good to see you. Oh, you made a diagram. Wait, how do you intend to show the diagram? Link it? Oh, I see it now. Sorry, I'm not quite sure why I didn't see it earlier. Oh, cool, man. Thanks for the help. Let's see. I think I should run it here and see what you mean. Something like this. Hmm. Okay. No, but you're right when you say that it happens when it's slow. Let me see why that is the case. So I guess it's entirely possible that it chose to resolve the horizontal, like with this box, the collision with this box, when I'm moving diagonally downwards like that, it chose to resolve the X instead of the Y. Oh man. Oh man. Maybe the solution, right, is not to resolve the response, the collision response one object at a time. Maybe, I don't know, let me think. Maybe I should look through everything and identify the one with the shortest penetration depth first. So when the moving object goes past an edge, the code tells it, okay, you resolve it vertically, now resolve X. Then it snaps. It seems like there are two problems now. One is it's snapping, right? So the snapping, I'm suspecting that the snapping, right, is caused by the earlier diagram I have, which is like moving too fast. So then it ended up picking the one with the lower penetration depth. So it snaps like to the right in this case. Then the oops, what the hell? Okay. Then the one where it seems to get stuck, right? That one is just plain bad luck, I guess. Like if this. So for example, initially I'm resting on top of this second box here. So this is the first one. Then as I move downwards, like that, it just so happened that the X penetration is smaller than the Y. So I end up being unable to move past box 2, I think. Yeah, it's when the corners meet, yeah. Damn, then how do I do this? So I suppose I need to choose which box to respond to. Okay. Goodness. Okay, in that case I don't need to write the keyboard controls, I'll keep using the mouse control. Hello Hannah, how's your day? Goodness, let me think. What if I go through all of the boxes? Okay, so let me just... Oh, what the? Why is it highlighting? Okay. What the? Why is it automatically highlighting? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Huh? Dude, what's going on with my IDE? Okay. Okay, now it's okay. I don't know what happened earlier. That was weird. It seems like the shift key is like held down permanently, even though I'm not holding down the shift key. Okay. Okay, I think what I can do... Let me just shift this whole thing in as well. Yeah, Hannah! I'm just rewriting everything that I just did in the past hour. No, okay, so what if I do this? So I'll just loop through every single wall. Let me think. I'll loop through every single wall. Identify the one with the smallest penetration depth. Gosh, oh my goodness. Am I overcomplicating this? Smallest penetration depth. Wouldn't that take out a lot of calculation, right? Since there are so many walls. Yeah, I can see if I do this, then I mean, it wouldn't be the best. It wouldn't be the most optimized solution. But the scope of my game is not very big as well. Let me think. The thing is, right? The thing is, I'm guessing this is just doing this under the surface, right? Like instance place or place meeting is probably doing the same thing. Maybe. Unless they have some optimization tricks. There's a way to make a list out of collided things. Oh! There's a way to make a list out of collided things. With GameMaker provided helper functions. Let me see. Is there instance? Oh my god, there's an instance place list. Holy crap. Holy crap. How did I not know about this? Oh man, thank you so much, Oatmeal. Oh my goodness. How did I not know about this? Oh, okay, let me read through this. With this function, you can check a position for a collision with all instances of an object using the... that's so good that I don't have to write my own. It populates a DS list. Okay. So I need to... Let me see. Let me just go straight to the use case. Let me see. So I have to pass the list in. I see. At the end of the day, I'll destroy the list. Okay. So I suppose during application, I suppose I can cache the list somewhere. Okay. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay, Hannah. Have a good rest. See ya. Bye bye. You only recently started using this? I didn't even know about this until you told me. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can put this to good use. Make empty list. Okay. Wait. What the? Oh my god. My keyboard is not working. Why is nothing working today? Oh, what the heck? Okay, anyways. What was that? I have no idea what happened earlier. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it's gone. Hang on. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, that's good. That was weird, man. Destroy. There you go. It's the end of the day. I will destroy this. Let's see. Okay. Okay, how do I use this? Hang on. XY object. The ordered. What's that supposed to do? Whether the list should be ordered by distance. Yes, please. How much more expensive if I say yes? If it's ordered by distance, then I would, yeah, that could solve a lot of problem. Okay, yes, that's good. Oh yeah, they changed it, right? Yeah. Well, but at least the documentation is local, right? So that's still nice. At least it's local. At least we don't have to have internet access. X. Let me do this. X, Y. What the? Chinese. Oh, hang on. I have my key. What? Why? What happened to my keyboard? Okay, there we go. Okay, back. Let's see. X, Y. Yeah, we started over. Oh my god. We started over. That's right, Amanda. We started over. Don't know if I can get this done by the end of the day. This is like what? It's 1 a.m. and I slept like what, 4 hours previous day? Let's see. Does this return anything? Let me check. Return an integer, the number of instances. Oh. I should go to sleep too. Oh, what time is it over at your end? (11 a.m.) Oh, night shift. I see. Yeah, man. Yeah, you should have a good rest. Collision count. Yeah, it's important to rest. The only reason why I'm staying up is because I'm a bit more free tomorrow. Yeah. Otherwise I'll be asleep. Okay, let's see. Right. Yeah, off today. I see. Okay. Collision count. What was I trying to do again? Oh yeah. This, right? Okay. What do I need to do again? Oh no, I need to redo all of this. Sure, why not? You went to make more sound effects for that free pack. Cool, man. There's also a circle list collision, which I just... Cool. Circle list collision. So, wait, let me check. Circle list. So what? Check against any object. Wait, circle overlapping with AABB, is that it? Let me see, circle. Oh, AoE attacks. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh damn, I really should look up like all of the helper functions rather than looping through everything. Let me see, where is it? Eh? Circle. Is it in the beta or circle this collision? Or maybe it's not in the current version I'm using. There's a beta, right? I think. I'm not using the beta. Or circle collision. Let me just type circle, see what happens. Maybe it's not in this version. Okay. Wall. Oops. Wall. Right, and then I do this whole bunch of stuff. Gosh. So if I ordered them by distance, right, I think that could solve my problem. So what if I just, you know, copy and paste this entire chunk in the loop? Collision circle list. Okay, let me collision circle list. Collision circle. Oh yeah, nice. There's so many helper functions that I don't know about. That's cool, man. It's very nice. Okay. Have a good rest, Amanda. when you're done with your asset pack, you should share the link here. That'd be nice. Or I can retweet your link. Spread the word. Anyway, have a good rest. Right. Let's see, overlap. Okay, let me do this. X and Y, collision response, collision resolution, collision response, same thing. So I do wonder if I need to have another loop around this thing, right, to ensure that collision has been properly taken care of. But maybe for now I don't worry too much about it. Why is what? Syntax error. Oh, okay, that was weird. Okay. They're planning to use it as a lead magnet to collect email subscribe. Right. Convert kit, which is a service. Oh, I'm not familiar with that. Sounds cool. Collision response. I don't need to worry about this anymore. Okay. Email marketing service. Right. Oh my god, it's smooth. Is it smooth? seems to be smooth. Smoother than whatever I had earlier. Because now they are ordered by distance. It's so good. Oh no. Oh yeah, it snapped a bit because of the... Because it's fast, right? It was fast earlier. So if it's fast, then you can see it snapping. But if it's slow, like that, it's fine. Oh man. That's awesome. Well, thanks man, Devious Oatmeal, you saved my life. that function that helped me ordered by distance seems to fix a lot of the issue. That's awesome. Yeah, it's not jittering anymore. And it's not snapping. So we solved the jittering issue earlier, but then the snapping became a major concern, right? But now it's fixed because with this function, instance place list, right, which Devious Oatmeal shared, it means that we are now resolving the collision in the proper order. Yeah, so now we don't have the weird snapping issue. Not unless I move very fast, then you will still see the snapping. But I don't have to worry about moving that fast. Oh, okay. That's how Help from Demons works. Oh no! Alright, have a good rest, Amanda. See you around. I'll probably be ending this soon as well. Barely awake. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So I have this. Let me just. Okay, I think I can. I'll keep this here and then. Okay. Let me do a recap. So we have this. We were working on revamping the collision response. The motivation for that is that I need to separate my movement code from my collision detection and response code. Alright, so that all my collision code will be in one area nicely, basically here, right? So I would like to handle the collision after all of the movement is done, right? At which point I would then do the hitbox test and then the entity-to-entity collision test, and then I will do the message handling, and in this order. So we are basically using the algorithm inspired by N+, the platformer game from I think a decade ago. Recently got re-released. In one of the write-up that they did a long time ago, they say that in order to identify where you are colliding, like from which direction you are colliding with a box, one of the ways we can go about doing it is to find out which axis has the least penetration depth, and then resolve the collision based on the penetration depth, and which is what we did. Yeah. Yeah, and let's see. And then I learned that there is the instance place list, right? Right, thanks to Oatmeal. Yeah, and so the next step would be for me to put this code into the game room manager here, right, where the rest of the collision code should be. And if everything goes as planned, I will be integrating that into the game room manager tomorrow, right? And I think this is a good point for me to call it a night and have a sleep. Yeah. So thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you so much, Oatmeal. I really appreciate the help. Yeah, and I will end it here, and I will be working on this again tomorrow, most likely. Okay. See you all around.